Hi, I'm David Zink with the Business Press. I'm here with Dr. Craig Lowe, who is owner of Digital Orthotics. I would like to get into digital orthotics, but I'm not going to try and explain it, so I'm going to leave it to you. What is digital orthotics?
Digital Orthotics is an imaging company that assesses three-dimensional weight-bearing diseases of the body, stemming from walking on hard surfaces, along with how the body has changed as we get older, acquired and congenital diseases that come from a mechanical condition. And the way that medicine's been treating these conditions has been through pills and through surgery. And many times the surgeries fail and the pills aren't working because they're treating the symptom, not the cause. So we get to the mechanical cause of what creates a disease in a load-bearing joint. So our imaging systems analyze 7 unique areas of three-dimensional data. We analyze mass displacement, motion analysis, pressure analysis, body balance, symmetry, gait, and geometry, and then we develop a bioengineered device that controls the weight-bearing kinematics of body loading. And we've essentially created software that replaces the role of the doctor. So now this technology can go into a variety of vertical markets that normally didn't have access. For example, we are endorsed by the U.S. Olympic Committee, so we do all of the Olympic athletes. We're endorsed by the Department of Defense. We're in the Pentagon. We just recently got an endorsement by the NFL. We do a lot of pro athletes, and of course with athletes it's all about pushing the biomechanical envelope as they're doing their sport. So we've done Lakers, we've done baseball players, we've done all tennis players, golfers, anybody that's playing a sport on an amateur professional level.
So for the average person who is, let's say, dealing with hip issue, knee issue, back issue, right, they come into your place, you run them through a battery of a test in this digital imaging orthotic system that you have, and then you make an assessment, and based on that assessment you give them orthotics, which obviously improves the quality of their life and their mechanics, which makes obviously the hip lasts longer, the knee lasts longer, the ankle lasts.
Exactly.
That's exactly the gist,
There's a
right?
major problem in the United States with implant failure. If you turn on the television set today, you'll see all the implant companies getting sued because the mechanical diseases that are necessitating the implant. Example, if you have an arthritic hip on the left side and you go to the doctor and he takes an x-ray, he says, well, your hip is arthritic. And if you ask him, well, what's causing? He goes, I don't know. Here's the x-ray. We find out mechanically why the hip is tearing down. Arthritis doesn't develop for no reason at all. With the exception of rheumatoid arthritis, most arthritis is wear and tear disorder. So it's like the tires on your car. If the tires are wearing on the outside of your tire,
right,
medicine's answer is, well, we're going to change the oil in your engine. And you'd go, wait, that doesn't make any sense. We get down to the cause of what's causing the disease mechanically, and then we stabilize it. So we normally sell our systems to physicians and surgeons, and the science of functional biomechanics, which is very complex, they don't understand. It's not part of their training. So we've embedded all that learning into software code. So now it's really simple to operate.
And able to help people. And so
exactly.
Where are you here in Riverside?
We have an office in Tustin where we do all of our programming and testing, and then we have a production facility in Riverside where we make custom product. And so there's 2 areas that we're dealing with. One was the foot and its ability to absorb and transmit kinetic loading efficiently up the limb. And then we're working on releasing a new technology, which is gluteal imaging for really the first butt orthotic or the pelvic orthotic for people that sit. Sure. And there are a lot of people that sit that have pain when they sit. So we're going to be dealing with weight-bearing biomechanics of the pelvis, and we're already developing products relative to ergonomic footwear and bioengineered devices.
Now you're a retired doctor. Right. You were an orthopedic surgeon for 20 years.
Retired.
And you're retired.
Yeah.
And now you're in this business. How long have you had this business, and how long have you guys been?
We've been building it since 1995. And I was one of the researchers in this new science called functional biomechanics. And we launched our technology in medicine in 2003 and have been growing steadily ever since. So from the Pentagon to the professional athlete, to the mom, to the dad, to children, according to the Center for Disease Control, 85% of the population has some biomechanical or ergonomic disease necessitating intervention. Less than 1% are getting access to treatment. Of the treatment of that 1%, 70% of that 1% is junk. There's a lot of junk products in the market from Dr. Scholl's on down. So we're more of a bioengineered device that's used to treat very complex load-bearing joints of the body. And we're bringing this product around the world. And one of the big markets that we're going after is industrial. And right now, companies are getting hit big time with workers' comp claims. Still, the average settlement on a low back case in the state of California is $500,000. We can eliminate those injuries and prevent the worker from ending up in surgery by just simply getting them into ergonomic work boots.
Well, Doctor, I very much appreciate you stopping by to talk with me here on the Business Press. And again, it's Dr. Craig Lowe. He's chairman of Digital Orthotics, and you guys are here in Riverside with you have your lab down in Tustin, and you're also here in Riverside making product to be able to send out. If you want any more information about it, it's www.digitalorthotics.com, and Dr. Craig Lowe would probably love to speak to you anytime. Thank you, Doctor, for your time.
Thank you very much.